We're at 38 degrees. It is about 8:45 this morning, 15 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. Have a guest in the studio, and that is Tim Bondy. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Alvin.
And you are a candidate for the Mount Home City Council. You might tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am a 50-year-old. I moved to Mountain Home about 4 years ago. Married to my beautiful wife, Tony Bondy. She's probably the smartest woman I've ever known. Maybe even the smartest person I've ever known. We're empty nesters. We have kids living everywhere from Boise and eastward all the way over to Italy. And you know what? We really do love living in Idaho. It's pretty much we're living the dream in Idaho is pretty much the way it goes.
Good.
I retired from the Air Force after about 21 years. I was a weather forecaster. And I was recently laid off from my IT job, and IT computers are my career right now. And let's see, my interests, I'm an avid hiker, fisherman, like going up in the mountains in our ATV, mountain biking where ATVing is appropriate. And we're very much into rock hounding also.
Oh, good. So you are a candidate for Mount Home City Council. Why are you running?
Good question. Politics is pretty much a passion for me. It has been since high school. I've attended and participated in local government since high school, all the way through the Air Force. Pretty much every place I've lived, I've gotten involved in local politics. That didn't stop when I moved here. I've been going to city council meetings for the past 2 years, almost every meeting. And you could call it a hobby, a passionate hobby that I want to turn into a reality.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can make a difference in this town.
Okay. If elected, what are some issues or what are some things that you would like to see happen?
I think the biggest roadblock in the local political arena is communication. I think we need some communication between City Hall and the citizens, and then, of course, communication is two-way streets. So we need to get more information passed back and forth, and I think computers and basically today's technology can help that. That's pretty much where my whole platform lies. Okay,
so anything else you want to tell the people about you, or that anything else before we?
Well, I do have a whole platform. If you want to talk about that?
Okay,
one.
Sure.
Okay, well, first of all, again, I've been attending city council meetings for a while here, and there's just no denying it. Our local government is doing a fabulous job. I can find very little fault in any of the decisions they've made. They seem to get along very well, both the mayor and the current city council. I'd like to maintain that friendly relationship. I understand before I got here that relationship wasn't so great. And to get things done in this world, you have to get along. So I would like to do that. Hold the line on expenses. It seems like the city council is doing a great job with that also. Looking into the future, we have to plan for the future.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that does kind of bother me out there is the golf course. I've been talking to a number of people out there, and there's a lot of bitter feelings about taxpayers funding the golf course. And in the research I've done, it looks like there's about $20,000 to $40,000 in the red as far as how the golf course is run each year. And I think it's time that we place most of that burden, if not all of the burden, on the users. right back on the golf course or the golfers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be one big one. It also seems like the city the city council and Elmore County, they don't play well, apparently. At least that's what I'm seeing through city council meetings. I think maybe it's time to start over and get an excellent working relationship between the two parties. And again, I'd really like to see the city website overhauled so we can get bulletin board or forum on there, so our busy citizens can, instead of going to City Hall, they can actually email them or go on the bulletin board and try to get answers from non-time critical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Just a whole slew of things you can do with an upgraded website there to keep the citizens informed. And one of the things that I had to think long and hard about, the Chamber of Commerce political forum a couple nights ago brought this one up, and it's how the city council could actually create businesses or create new business in town or bring in more businesses into town. And thinking long and hard about that one, it's almost impossible for a city council to bring in new business. The real driving force behind something like that would be to eliminate any of the stumbling blocks or roadblocks for a new business coming into town. And if that means user fees being lowered for new businesses, as long as it's a big new business bringing in, 100 or 200 or 300 new jobs, I can see lowering fees for a company coming into town. But it would have to be an incentive-based fee reduction on that one. So as soon as the company gets 100 employees, then that fee lowering would kick in.
Yeah. Okay, anything else?
Geez, I got lots of rants and ravens. It depends on how much time we have here, Alvin. We have a lot of time, huh?
We have a few more minutes, yeah.
Okay. The other thing I'm kind of concerned about is where Mountain Home is going in the next 10 or 20 years. It seems like Mountain Home does not have a strong identity. Do we want industry coming into town, or are we just going to remain Boise or Twin Falls little brother and sister? I think we need to find a vision for the city. I have not seen it published anywhere. No one's ever said anything that we do have a vision. And just off the top of my head, I've seen small towns in Montana, even in Idaho, where recreation is the big thing in that town. And Mountain Home seems to have it even better than some of those towns. So I think we need to start looking for a vision, maybe in tourism and outdoor stuff. That way we can start attracting and targeting businesses to come to this community that meet our vision. That's just one of my rants.
Okay. Any final comments before we...
Sure. If you'd like some more information about me, I do have a website. It's called bondyweb.com. It has my entire platform, information about myself, and a lot more stuff about me. Or you can search Google for me, Tim Bondy, put Idaho at the end, and you'll get plenty of links about the website.
Okay. Well, Tim Bondy, we thank you for dropping by this morning, and we wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Tim Bondy, a candidate for Mountain Home City Council, our guest this morning, as we meet with the city council candidates all this week.